Welcome to Yummy Tummy TV. And if you have not yet liked, shared, and subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that and hit the post notification bell so you could be notified anytime I post a new banger for y'all. So let's get started into this video. So today we're going to be making baby food. Now, if you have not heard, there has been a lot of articles on social media talking about, how baby foods are kind of like contaminated, or they have like something that shouldn't be in a baby's food in the first place to begin with. You don't want to feed your kids this, guys. You want to feed your kids things that you know what's going into their body. It's very important to know what you're feeding your child. It's very important to learn and be informed on those kind of things. So I know you guys are probably like, oh, I don't have enough time. There's not enough time in the world to make baby food by hand. Or it's really easy, guys. Really not that hard. Please, I promise you, it will save you money. In my opinion, it saves you money because sometimes I'm not sure how much a jar of baby food costs. Maybe like $3. You can get like a whole bundle of fruits for like $3 or $4. You get what I'm saying? So you can save a ton of money by making your own child's baby food, and you also know what's going into their body. So get the best of the best, okay? So today I believe we have some gala apples, okay? So we're gonna be using some gala apples, and make sure that you guys go ahead and rinse or soak off your apple if you're planning on like using the skin, because I know some people like to use the skin for the extra vitamins or proteins that might be in the skin. I'm not sure. All right, do not quote me on this stuff, guys. But yeah, so if you are going to be using the skin, please make sure that you soak it off in hot water so all the wax and pesticides come off. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into peeling. Gonna go ahead and peel.
Which you probably do. So go ahead and use a knife, but be very careful not to break yourself, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean this up.
What I'm going to do now is put on some water to boil, so that way by the time I'm done peeling the second apple, we can go ahead and throw the apple chunks into the boiling water for it to boil, okay? And you don't have to fill the pot up all the way, just enough, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put that on the stove. All right. And I'm sorry if I haven't made mention of what I'm going to be making. Actually, I apologize. I'm going to be making applesauce along with Nana sauce. I call it Nana sauce. It's bananas. Okay, just mashed bananas. Real simple, real easy. Not a complicated thing to make. Okay, guys, I had already made her sweet potato earlier on in the week, and that was a success. So if you would like for me to show you guys how I make my sweet potato for my baby, go ahead And comment down below and let me know and give me some good feedback, okay guys? Let me know what you like to see more of. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and cut these apples. So you're going to want to cut these little apples into just enough of a chunk like this, just about, okay? And we're going to cut around the core, okay guys? We're going to cut around the core. Of the apple, so you don't get any seeds and stuff like that into your applesauce. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and cut around the core. Cut around the core. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and dispose of any trash that I have up here, guys. So give me 1 second. Simply, depending on how many kids you're making baby food for, I believe 2 apples is more than enough to serve for at least 2 to 3 days, okay? Depending on how often you feed your baby. Now I have these small containers in which I'm going to be putting the applesauce and the banana sauce in, so yeah, that's what it's going in. But like I said, depending on how much kids you're making it for, I believe 2 apples is good enough, for more than enough for one baby, okay? Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the pot really quickly, okay? That's why I love these guys. Like, this is so freaking awesome. Okay guys, so now meantime the apples are boiling, we're gonna go ahead and start making our second baby food, which is Nana sauce. And I'm only gonna use 1 banana for this. And you can get like a little, you know, it's pretty good when it has these speckles on it, because usually that means it's nice and it's sweet, you know. And you don't have to add any sugars. Like, I literally don't add any sugars in my daughter's baby food. So, you know, to each their own, because the fruits already have its own natural sweetener. So that I don't feel as though there's any need for you to add any sugars, okay? To each his own. I'm only using 1 banana. One banana is necessary for this, okay? Just 1. Alright. Excuse me for 1 second as I get a bowl. So we're gonna break the banana in half, right? And you're just gonna take a fork. As simple as that, guys. Just mashed bananas, literally. Because she is still very small, I am actually going to also put this in the blender so it's super smooth and pureed, so you know she can have an easier time swallowing the baby food. So we're gonna go ahead and start mashing away. Right, mashed bananas. or what's some kind of baby food that you make for your baby, because I want some new recipes. Okay, definitely do. And as you can see, it's mashing up very lovely, but it's super thick still. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil some water in the meantime. I'm gonna boil some water in the kettle. And I'm just gonna gradually add some to the banana sauce as I pick them on the true blend. Okay, so you really genuinely do not need that much hot water. You just need enough to get it to be nice and smooth and nice and pureed for the baby. Because this is not really something that you would give to the baby because it's super thick. You see the consistency, guys? It's still super thick. And that's not something that you would want to give your baby. Okay. Unless they're old enough to eat it like this. After mashing and mashing, this is what it's looking like. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the lid, and we're gonna pour bananas in to the blender. Now if you have a bullet or you have something small, you can go ahead and use that. Gonna go ahead, take some hot water, throw it onto the bananas. Now let's go ahead and start pulsing. Okay, so it's gonna get super smooth, guys, like super pureed and smooth, and that's the effect that you're looking for. So that way your baby has an easier time in swallowing baby food. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful, guys. Let me show you guys how it looks. See how smooth that looks? That's exactly how you want it to look. You want your baby food to look like baby food. Okay, unless your baby's old enough to pretty much swallow the food, thick food, then you can make it like that. But if your baby's not old enough, then I wouldn't recommend for you to make it too thick. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pour this in. Okay, I'm gonna get a rubber spatula. So give me 1 second. Okay, and that is the first one. Here goes our Nana sauce. And it's perfect. It's nicely pureed to perfection. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, guys. Wash out the blender so it'll be nice and prepared for when the apples are finished. Always wash as you go along, guys. I highly recommend that. You will see a difference in your kitchen and the cleanliness of your kitchen when you wash and go along. If you try to like cook or like per se, yeah, cook and you don't like clean as you cook and you basically let everything pile up in the kitchen, you're gonna have a big blob of mess in your kitchen. And that is the worst, especially like when you just want to go and eat your food and be greedy, and then now you got a big glob of mess, and then you're just thinking about all that mess after. One of the things I wanted to say was I am going to be adding some cinnamon some ground cinnamon to the recipe. You do not have to put cinnamon to your applesauce if you do not want to. I am putting cinnamon just so she can get a few spices to her palate, you know. But I feel as though cinnamon pairs very well with apples. So, you know, I'm just going to put a dash, literally just a dash. You do not need a whole bunch of cinnamon. This is not apple pie filling. You only need a little bit, maybe like 1 teaspoon. And that's pretty much it. So my apples are boiling. Okay, guys? So let's check this out. This is what the apples are looking like. They're boiling a whole lot. And we're going to get ready to take them out soon. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and poke one of the apples just to see if they're ready, okay? Oh, that is so tender. Look at that. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm not burning my hand. Okay. Okay, I think this is very much so ready. You know, if you could poke the apple and it's tender like that, then the apple is most definitely ready. So we're gonna go ahead and pour the apples in our strainer. Oh, it smells so good. It literally smells like an apple pie filling. If you would like to see my apple pie recipe, please let me know. I will be more than happy to share with you guys. Everything is from scratch. From the crust to the apple filling, everything. So let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and pour these hot apples into the blender. Alrighty, and you're gonna put a dash of cinnamon, right? Literally a dash. And we're gonna put just a pinch of hot water, just a pinch. Literally, you don't need that much. Okay guys, and it should be done now, so let's see how it's looking. Oh, that smells so good, guys. It literally does. I promise you it does. It might be a little smoky, so I don't want to fog out the camera. But look at that applesauce, guys. Look at that. Now that is what you call real baby food, okay? Real baby food. So let's go ahead and pour this into the container. And look at that, guys. It fit perfectly. Like, it fit perfectly. I'm so happy. So let's get our rubber scraper spatula and get the remaining that is left. I'm gonna taste this so bad, guys. Don't judge me. This kind of stuff makes you want to be a baby girl. Like, can I say goo goo gaga da da? Okay. This tastes impeccable. It really does. I love these apples. Oh my gosh, it really does. It is perfect, guys. It is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and you can go ahead after you make something like this and put tastes so good. You can go ahead and put a date and a label as to when you guys, you know, made it and an expiration date. So this should last probably up to, I want to say 2 to 3 days in the fridge. I wouldn't recommend you to go past that because this really, for my daughter, one of these she'll finish one of these in a day. So yeah, they really shouldn't last that long anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this up. And if you don't have a blender, guys, by the way, with a lot of arm work, you can go ahead and use a potato masher. Okay, and the potato masher will do the job, guys, as well, with the same ingredients that you see me put in. this is the finished product for the baby foods, the banana sauce and the applesauce. So let's go ahead and take a look, guys. So this is the banana sauce. This is the banana sauce, guys. Super smooth, super silky, perfect. And this is the applesauce. Look at that, guys. Perfect, guys. And guys, when I promise you, it is so worth, it is beyond worth taking the time out and the love to make these things for your children. It is so worth it, because nowadays they're putting so many unwanted products in our children's food, and we are so unaware of it. A lot of times you go on social media and they're like, oh, we're having a recall for Gerber baby foods, or like just different things, and you're just like, what? Like, you know, it's scary, you know what I'm saying, because you don't know what to trust, what to put in your kid's mouth, what's safe, what's not safe. So it's just better if you do it yourself sometimes. It's better if you take the initiative to make your children's food. It is so worth it. And thank you guys once again for tuning in to Yummy Tummy TV. And if you haven't yet already, hit the like, share, and subscribe button, and hit the post notification bell so you could be notified anytime I drop a new banger for y'all. You feel me? So thank you so much for tuning in. Leave comments down below. Hit the like, subscribe button like I said. And yeah, thank you guys.